That fucking Harbor Freight piece of fucking bullshit, man. $250. That's a $250 waste. And I was just at Home Depot the other day, and they got a Husky. I think it's like a 25. It's either 20 or 25 gallon, but it's about the same price, you know. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm pretty sure it's much better than this one. The fucking the motor locked up on me and shit. Um, but actually, I mean, I knew. Well, I didn't know it was an oil compressor at first until I looked at the man, cause it doesn't come with a book or anything. When you buy it, you just buy it as is, just like that. And I happened to, after I ran it, it cut off on me once it got to about 50 psi, and I thought it was because it didn't have enough power, but I did something earlier, and well, basically, I ran the extension cord to half of the 220 line, so I knew that was gonna be a strong connection. So I plugged it up, and the shit still didn't come on. So then I thought about like, damn, the motor must be locked. So I took off that little cover right there, and I took this little piece off, and I used these channel locks to turn the motor, and I lubricated the piston and some other stuff, and I got it moving back right. And basically, what it was, it's not enough oil. I bought a bottle of this air compressor oil the other day. And I actually bought it by mistake. I meant to get the oil for the tools until I read the bottle. And then once I read the manual online, I figured out that it was an air compressor with oil. And I mean, I really had no idea about all that because this is my first air compressor. Not the first one I used, but the first one I've owned. And now I know about oil and oilless compressors. And I have one that you put oil in, and I put the whole bottle because online it said that that can be, that's the, check the level of the oil, and it was all the way down, and I put the whole bottle in there, and it was still the same level. So when I took it out today, I realized that that little one bottle really only filled it up about that much. I need at least another bottle. Actually, it came when I bought it. It was dry. I didn't know that it took oil, and I started up and ran it, and the motor heated up too quick, and it locked up on me. And I think that's very irresponsible of them as a store. Uh, I don't know. Maybe they supposed to give you manuals because I think these come in the box and they just sit them out there like this. But I didn't get a manual, so. And then in the manual online, it still doesn't tell you anything about oiling, how much oil should go in there, or whether you're supposed to put oil in it or not. And it didn't say anything, so that's why I figured I could just start it up and run it, but it didn't have a lick of oil in it. And the motor locked up on me. But lucky it's just a little single piston, the electric motor. And on the inside, it got the little crank in it, turn the piston, whatever. But actually, it's locking up in here because that's where it get hot. So when I took the cover off and lubricated it, like in the piston, then start moving it and start moving good. Shit, shit, it's moving back to normal now. Earlier, before I took the cover off, it was it was locked. I had to use the channel locks to get it loose, but. And then another thing is, this thing takes for fucking ever to fill up. When I say forever, like where it's at now, about 40, 50, 60, 70, 69, 70 PSI, somewhere in there. When it got up to there, I cut it off because I still don't think I got enough oil. Because The indicator hasn't even went up yet, but I cut it off before it got too hot. And it gets hot real quick, and I really don't like that. That's an inconvenience. I looked up on this bike, Mongoose mountain bike. I put a lot of miles in on the bike. Oh damn, maybe I ain't never did that. I could film a video of me riding the bike. I could go riding today, but I don't feel like riding right now. I ain't rode this year yet. I ain't rode since I think I rode all the way up into November. I think I might have rode once in December. I think it was November. I started riding a bike. But I ride a lot of miles every year on the bike. I enjoy doing it. So, yeah, they're basically Harbor Freight tools, compressors are bullshit, in my opinion. I mean, I kind of known this. I was just hoping, like, maybe I'm just too skeptical. Let me try it, and not worth it. Even though you could take it back and probably get a new one, but it's still just the point, like, that's bullshit. And for the price, I rather honestly, I rather just what I'm probably end up doing, I might sell this one and I'm gonna get a used one off Craigslist or something, a decent used one. I'd rather have that than a brand new one from Harper Freight. Yeah, that's it.